for something very special. And we're underway.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Thuram. Pele. Vieira. Not the most accurate pass.
And we're not going to make any further progress now.
And it's Neymar. And this is Pele. Big chance! Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So, a breakthrough already.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. That's the throw. Nedved. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0.
Wriggles his way through. And he's managed to get free.
Cleared without complication.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nesta cannot be beaten that easily. Vieira. Ambitious ball here. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he get it through? And this is Neymar. Ibrahimovic. Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ibrahimovic. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Rijkaard. And it's Kaka. He's on it, can he get away? Shot, surely! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Atalanta grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's shifting through the gears here. Pele! Pele with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Rafael Varane. That is a great pick out. Nedved. He's found a way through. Nedved! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Mateus. Yaya Toure gives no quarter whatsoever. Thuram. And Mateus. And it's Vieira. That's Vieira. Looking for a runner. Kaka.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Yaya Toure. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Thuram with the clearance. Kaka goes steaming forward. That's been slipped through. Romario receives it in a wide position. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Atalanta kick off the second half.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Neymar. Vieira. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nedved. Now it's Nedved. Nedved goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard. Romario. Now it's Nedved. And he's lost his man here. He's found, takes a shot! Goal! Atalanta! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Atalanta take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
That's an imaginative pass. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Atalanta are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 4.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Chance here to counter. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Too close for comfort. And this is Pele. Rijkaard. Nedved. Oh, that's a key interception. Doku. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a good ball out wide. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Gullit. Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. Ibrahimovic. Cleared away. Referee has just said play on. Oh, just skips past his man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 11. Camisa 5. Deixando o campo para a entrada de...
Has a look and
Camisa
plays it
13,
forward.
Camisa
Ronaldinho. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Thiago. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, strongly challenged there. Vieira. Neymar running with the ball. Picked out brilliantly. And the finish! Oh, how's that for a goal? About as smooth as it gets. And what a climax we have here! He gave it plenty and some. Crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hit in, big header! And it's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong...
It's Salah! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
5 minutes to add. Chiellini calmly anticipates. Vieira. It's a good spell of possession, this. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
Pelé.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
And it's Shevchenko.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
He has found a way through.
Nice control.
Stood up well to him there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Decent chance! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Atalanta are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nedved is behind this one.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Nedved! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That is lovely. Gullit did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cruyff, Pelé.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get... It's Neymar! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Now it's Cruyff.
Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, well played. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through.
Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
Pelé can so cleverly bypass the press.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's fabulous. Kaká.
With an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Nicely weighted ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rijkaard.
And it's Kaka.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Pele touches it back.
Nedved driving forward. He is through here.
Now it's Mbappe.
He's got away. Drilled in low.
And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Pullet, Pele. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Oh, delightful ball.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard.
Teremos minuto
That's
de
a good
acréscimo.
run down the left. Ibrahimovic. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Floated through.
It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Tries to get it clear. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Substituição em andamento.
That gets things going for the second half. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Nesta gives no quarter whatsoever.
Rafael Varane tries to thread one through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cruyff.
Pele, who needs just a moment to score a goal.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
That's an imaginative pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
It's a pretty loose pass. Opts for safety. And it's Cruyff. Vieira. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That is a great pick out. Atalanta disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now it's Neymar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nedved. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time.
And he's managed to get free. Fires it in low.
That's a decent clearance. Pele.
Pullet. Ibrahimovic. Yaya Toure.
And Shevchenko.
Chiellini cuts it out. And here's Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Atalanta can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And no, that was never going to make it.
And it's Shevchenko.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in.
That's going in strongly.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nedved. And it's Rijkaard. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 14, camisa 11.
Leicester.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 18.
Promising position.
Ronaldinho.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Teremos uma substituição.
Messi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Thiago knocks it out wide. Flashes it up, he rises! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And the... Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he's there to get it away. Ronaldinho. Always onto this. Ronaldinho is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. That's a lovely, neat pass. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Now it's Haaland. Knocks it into space. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Ronaldinho has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice bit of trickery. He's picked his way through. And it's Vieira. Forlan.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, he's bustling through here. He's on it, can he get away? I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a...
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Gives it back. Yaya Toure. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And the shot! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Atalanta finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been cut short. Rijkaard. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Strokes it back. So what can they make of this? Now it's Mbappe. He's on it, can he get away? Nedved unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ferdinand. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Here's the return pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a pretty loose pass. Yaya Toure. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, it's Dembele. In with the challenge. That's a sharp pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? And it's hoisted clear. That is love shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nedved. Nedved does really well there, he is strong. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Van Dijk. 15 minutes till half-time. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, that was vital.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Dembele. And there's green grass ahead of him. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Closing in on goal. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Hullet. Oh, sweet feet. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. And that's put paid to a promising move. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Dembele. Stood up well to him there. Pullet is herring after that one.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cruyff. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Limassol really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved. Now, can they get him away? And the finish! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting. Could be danger here. Cruyff. Now it's Hullet, distributed tidily. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Great vision. Cruyff! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's well spotted. Kubo can so cleverly bypass the press.
Limassol really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
And it's Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard. Oh, this is a terrific run.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That'll be a throw. Just about up to the hour now. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cruyff. Now it's Neymar. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice.
Thuram. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And that's played in low. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Neymar. That has ended up in no man's land. Kubo looking to be a menace in the final third. Is there any support? He might not need it. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nedved. Pelé. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nedved has created one goal already. Rafael Varane. Yaya Toure. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, important interception.
Atalanta really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Neymar. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, and looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Substituição em campo. Camisa
Both sides then
14,
taking this chance to
camisa
turn to their
23,
benches.
Camisa 5, camisa 11. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 6.
Ronaldinho.
Camisa 18.
Oh, that's neat.
Ronaldinho, camisa 15.
Well, the defence
camisa
just
13,
about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ronaldinho carries the ball down the right. This is intriguing. Next goal. Tries a shot! It's there! Into the lead once more. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 24. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 2.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Rijkaard.
Very much into the last knockings.
Neymar.
Looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Teremos 3 minutos de
Made into space
acréscimo.
out wide.
Referee's given a throw.
And he's taking no chances there.
Goes long and straight. Mohamed Salah is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
And that has been slung wide.
Lovely bit of skill. Ronaldinho.
That is good strength.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Mirassol really were very impressive in the way they found pockets of space in those key areas. They were able to get the runners in.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Threads one in.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's there to make the challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nedved. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gives it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Nedved. Real chance here. Oh no, what has happened here? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Hullet. And the pass is intercepted. And that's gone loose. Can he get it through? Oh, that's nice. And that is expertly dealt with. And a chance! Goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Hullet. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Looking for the run. Oh, nice touch. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
He's in a great face-to-face with the keeper. Pele! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Atalanta grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vieira has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
they've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Atalanta are looking to go forward now. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Gullit. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Atalanta trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
And the shot! Nedved. And it's Nedved. Probing pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Thuram. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nedved was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pele. Now it's Gullit. Ferdinand gets a foot in here. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Neymar. Gullit. Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. The second half then, just getting going.
Mirassol have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And the return pass. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Gullit. Ferdinand pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Nedved. Now it's Gullit. Tries to play it through. Now there's a fine ball. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rijkaard. Good running, strong and purposeful. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Gullit. Great vision. Neymar. And the finish! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. This is their second corner of the game. Chance! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Limassol really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
So, third corner of the game. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Hullet. Can he get on the end of this? That's good play. And it's Rijkaard. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Out to the left it goes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Here comes the cross. That has been knocked clear. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Neymar. Messi. Pele looking understandably energised after his goal. He is through here. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's had it nicked away. Vieira. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Rijkaard. Pele. Ball played for Rijkaard. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Cruyff. Neymar. And this is shot at goal! Another special Neymar moment! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they've got their lead back.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation. I mean, he's never going to miss that.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 5.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Substituição.
Atalanta really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Neymar. Yamal.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's Rijkaard. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Van Dijk did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice control. And he's gone backward here. Tries to pass. He's had a shot! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's really put himself on the line here. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Neymar plays it short. Thuram. Shot, surely! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Atalanta complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutral. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Raphael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter, he's tough in the tackle, and a very good reader of the game. Most of all, though, if something goes wrong when the opposition break through, he's got the pace to get back and make a vital intervention.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? Well, could be danger here. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Pull it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Ronaldinho. Yaya Toure. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Nedved. That's a good run down the left. That's a shade optimistic. And lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Pull it. Cruyff. Defending here is really tight. There's a sharp little ball here. And this is Pele. Shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Nedved goes short. That's Nedved. And now they can spring out of defence. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Mbappe. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. He is just caressing the ball. Looking to play him in. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Plays it. Big chance! Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's burst through. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Cruyff. Atalanta look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Pele. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Pele. Pele. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Oh, such a clever touch. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, super find. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Atalanta clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Stood up well to him there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lovely bit of skill. Ferdinand does well to get it back.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Here we go again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through. Pelé could try cutting inside here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And claimed it back swiftly. Pelé always looking for that half a chance. Cruyff.
Atalanta have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's cut it out. Ronaldinho. Pelé. Now it's Pelé. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Rijkaard. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And it's Nedved. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played. Ronaldinho. Neymar. Ronaldinho takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Pelé.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Atalanta can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Pelé. Oh, good-looking ball. Neymar looks to get on the end of this. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Well,
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He's gone forward.
Mirassol really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Yaya Toure.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice physical challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Messi. And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Hullet. That has been cut short.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Quality ball. Mbappe gets into some space.
Substituição em campo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Ronaldinho. Camisa 5.
Yamal gets a foot in here.
Camisa 9.
That's Dembele.
Camisa 21.
Dembele has got himself a free kick.
Para a entrada de camisa 23. Camisa
Araujo.
6. Camisa 15.
So just one extra minute for stoppages.
Camisa 22.
Oh, what a mistake!
Substituição.
Ferdinand gets it away. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Agradecemos a colaboração.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. And it's Ferry. Aims beyond the defence. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Yamal, that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Neymar. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Atalanta have their second corner now. Good read, needed to be cleared without complication. Shifted upfield. Yaya Toure. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Yaya Toure. Picked out brilliantly. Opts to play it back. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking tidy in possession here. And here's Haaland. And here's Neymar. Can he get it through? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that's it for the first half of extra time. So penalties loom ever closer. Is there anyone who can seize the day in the next 15 minutes? And we're off for the final time. 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties. Araujo with the foul. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. So here comes a substitution.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Pelé. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Pelé. Well, that looks a decent ball. Tries a shot! Yes! He's done it! And surely that has won the day! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And here's Yamal. Well, they can break here. Yamal wins the duel this time. That's a throw. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Chiellini. And it's Nedved. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's Dembele. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
What a save from Peter Schmeichel! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He can get that clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Yamal, and he skips past his man. This could be their final throw of the dice. All hands on deck for this one. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mohamed Salah taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already Messi! What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Nedved goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pele. He's being urged to shoot. And now the breakaway. Mbappe. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Nedved! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Mbappe. Pele.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe, played out wide, and that could set him on his way. It is a corner. Atalanta have their second corner now. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pele has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And it's Thuram. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? He's found some space. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
The ball has bounced loose now. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.